Hello, and we are on the play in the first round, keeping a pretty clear keep of turn one to coddle, cards kill you. I don't really know what else to say about this draw. Besides, I hope my opponent is not playing Bogles. If I remember correctly, let me see if I can pull up this event real fast. How do I do this? Return to details. Nope, that was the previous one that I was trying to join. Okay, cool. Ooh. Might get some world scouting going on. Yeah. Anyways, the previous event I was in before messing around with some stuff included the Bogles player that I lost to in the last round of my Grixis Delver recording from last week. And seeing as I'm technically recording this 24 hours after, my guess is that that guy's still playing Bogles. Ooh, interesting. So we're going to minimize the damage I take. And this is not a matchup where I'm afraid of Lightning Bolt. If it was, I would have wanted to fetch last turn and the next turn so that my knight would be a 4/4 on impact. As is. Oh, this matchup. So I'm pretty sure that my opponent... I'm going to fetch the basic planes here. I don't really want to take that much damage. That may have been a mistake. Yeah, that sequencing was a mistake. I'm supposed to not fetch before attacking. So this kind of tells my opponent that I'm probably not playing Gore Clan Rampager. I'm really just going to ignore that Spellskite saving life for now because I think my opponent is on the Death Shadow deck. Just going to keep the beats coming. I think Company is the best threat I can play here. Guess... yeah, I don't mind that. I was debating if Bolt your Spellskite, play 4 or 5 Goyf is better, but I don't think it is. Especially because I can hit like a Pride Mage or whatever to kill the Spellskite. Okay, or my opponent's just like white-black Cape Bears. Which I think was a deck in the Star City Open this weekend. I now really need to find a Pride Mage because I'm not going to be able to kill that way. Well, could also just find 2 beefy creatures and keep the beat going. Basically the perfect draw. Where is it? Where is it? Attack with all. They're not blocking. Who cares? So here's... let's see. So this is going to trade here. My opponent goes to 3. Yeah, I'm just going to bolt that pre-damage and see what happens here. Oh, wow, that was... I missed 2 damage by forgetting to fetch there. Just click through an extra step. I was just kind of shocked at this. I guess I should expect that that's going to die at this point. It's possible I should, like, not overextend into Damnation, but I feel like that's not just going to happen here, because if it does, that's kind of absurd. I guess Mutavault does make it more likely that this is a Wrath plus Dork's deck. No. Opponent's just dead. That's cool. Yes, please. Want those. This card's okay. Not really excited by it. Yeah, sure, whatever. Keep my counts the same for this. Nah, I don't really want Pride Mage. My opponent probably has enough basics I don't want to Magus them. Maybe on the play game 3. Doesn't do anything, nothing. I mean, yes, there's like a Spellskite in their deck, but I'm not going to try to turn off that in Aether Vial. Make that window a little better for you guys. Yeah, yeah. Got some cards. I assume my opponent will lose to some number of them. Classic, this is very reminiscent of some 2010 Legacy, 2010, 2009, when the problem with the format was that the combo decks were so good that Zoo could never race them, but the aggro decks, the other creature decks that tried to be interactive, were so bad with their creatures that Zoo could never lose to them. So you had this like issue where you just couldn't play an interactive deck because you just get Zoo'd. No thanks. This card in your opener, not very good. This combo, also not very good. Yeah, not good, but... just going to try to make a big night. I think the 5th power on it matters a bit more than it should. It's going to get a tapped green red. It's going to get a basic planes before my opponent can Mind Sensor me. Because I have color redundancy there. That's like one of the best cards I could draw here, actually. That's probably immediately dying to something. Path, Dismember, really anything, it doesn't matter. Oh, there's the Mind Sensor. Glad I fetched when I did. Also pretty glad that Jite is not a card. Well, that creature is dying immediately. I don't want to get like Stonecloakered or some stupid stuff. Not playing the 4th land because I want to play that on a turn where I can leave up company and not get tech edged off my 4th mana. Okay, that's fine. Still fine. Hmm. I think I just want to slam this first main. It's kind of awkward that I can get tech edged off green, but... Ooh, well, I think I like Noble Grim here. Noble lets me attack this turn and gives me more green mana for this ooze, which is how I'm going to race. I don't think Smiter helps me a ton. And I like that Grim induces the incorrect tech edge. Maybe it should have been... Grim is just so powerful, gets online, though. I can always path my own creature. This also makes Knight of the Reliquaries do some crazy business. Yeah, I probably should actually... Thinking more about it, I should have taken Smiter because this board is really bad to a kill spell. There's like only one creature in play. I don't think there was a way I could have killed there, right? I only have 5 damage. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, and I just untap and win the game. to at least induce whatever's going on here. Slow roll the kill for the upkeep or whatever. Smaller not green creatures lose 2 larger green creatures. Shocking.